Alright, chat. We're back. Fucking once again. Fucking Unity. And we're gonna fucking get this blood to work. It's fucking frustrating. It's been going on and on and on. But if the blood doesn't work, I'm not moving on. It has to work. Everything has to work. I'm not going to accept any horse shit with this game. It all has to work. Obviously. So, here we are. Let's take a look at the state of this piece of shit right now. It's the same as we left it, pretty much. We fucking have no way of identifying where these blood splatters go. You can see they attach directly to the items right now. Oh, I just died. Oh, come on. Don't do this. Come back. Come back. Oh, Jesus. The death animation's all jacked up. I did get his legs almost back. But that was just by sheer luck. I actually don't know what's happened. So, that's probably going to stay that way, I hope. We'll fucking see. I stabbed this guy in the arm. His arm should explode. Boom! Oh, he blew up. He blew up hard. I got a bunch of fucking problems here. And it's telling me that my blood decal prefab is not assigned. So that's my issue. And then also you can see here, there are some other issues. So if we go into the scene, we can clearly see a couple of these children here have gone straight to the rod. Oh, that's not a problem. Never mind. That's not a problem. So the issue is nothing is attaching to the knight or any of its parts. Let's open this prefab up as we always do. We should close this down first. And make sure we see everything here. That really helps. This is our character. And again, this is what we're spending all our motherfucking time doing, is making this character right. And we're not doing anything else until this character's right. As much as it's fun as fuck to think about the next step, we have to make it right. Because we can't copy this without it being correct. It needs to be correct before we start copying it all over the place. We're really in this for the long haul, not the short haul. So, anyway, our issue is that this fucking prefab is not being assigned. And if I look at this, go into the fucking Visual Studio, and we'll see where this is occurring. And we can look at it live, and we can look at it. We need to make it live. We need to make the blood splatter again. It's gonna be some computer weights for you. This is the place where the warning comes. Oh, god damn it. And that means that some... Yuck. That was a good hit. Alright, just fucking cut the arm. Boom. Alright, we got some blood. That means that those decals didn't hit. So, again, something... Alright, doesn't tell what object it is, but what it is that this prefab is not assigned. Which means that either it's not assigned to the duplicated items here, which I'm guessing that's the case. Let's take a look. At the scene, if we look at this did attach. This one attached right to the item, because there's no masks on the item or anything fucked up on it. So it just attached. And this one, does it have... It's got blood decal. And it doesn't look like there's anything asking here for any kind of particle collision script. Now, blood particle impact is part of the effect that should be inside of this guy's arm, which is gone now. Let's take a look at what this guy's arms got inside it. There should be a fucking... There should be a fucking surprise for us in there. What much of a surprise it is, since I fucking know it's there. I'm in the wrong scene. There we go. Click this arm, and that means it's here, and we can open it up. And as I expected, there is something. There's nothing in there. All right, hold on. So it just explodes. It sets. There's got to be something in here. There isn't. Where the fuck do we put the... Is it just... now... assets only? And we can look at this shit. So... there's the blood decal script. It doesn't need anything. It doesn't have Sprite here, but... that's a prefab, not a script. This is the script, and this splatter sprites are empty on here again, so I don't know what the fuck that's all about. Is that the reason they're not appearing? I don't know. Why are they appearing everywhere else? That's the other question. Is there really no other blood-related things? Blood decals. There's the script, and then there's the details. The decals have this script. The sprites are not there, which is stupid as fuck because I've put them in like 3 times. But we're gonna have to put them in. Where the fuck are these other ones coming from? That's my question. Where are they? The fuck? There's nothing in this hierarchy that says decal on it. And Blood Explode is here. We know that is part of body part. So that's where this all comes down from, is Blood Explode. Blood Explode, I don't think... I mean... it's gotta be here somewhere, the piece of shit. Blood Particle, blood... where's Blood Explode? What is this? It's not even in the scene. It's got to be around here somewhere. I would think it'd be right here. Blood. No. There's 2 of them. That's a problem. That might be some part of the issue too, is that we have too many of this shit. Each one of these has a blood particle impact inside it. I don't know which one of these... the real deal. Cannot undo this. Okay. Blood decal's missing from this one. And this one. The prefab is. So maybe we should just put that in here. Perhaps. I forgot where the other one of these was. Blood Explode is what it is. Where was this? This was in like effects or some bullshit like that. Yeah. We need to put this in something else. This one too has no link at all. Alright, that might help. I hope so. I hope we get some fucking good results, because this has been fucking difficult. I do love the effect itself. I love the destruction of the arm. Come on, get on the body. Oh, it didn't even explode. The hell was that all about? Nothing landed anywhere. Nothing said that they didn't have anything. God damn it, that was ass. Okay. Did I deactivate something by accident or some shit? Blood explode is supposed to be there. There's 3 blood explodes? There's blood decals, and blood decals. Okay, they're all at least there. Effects, prefabs, and what the fuck is this? Effects, prefabs, and this one's the blood explode one in effects. There's one in prefabs too. There's too many of these. This is a big problem. I don't see any difference between them yet. Except for their blood decal splatter frames in their blood particle impact script. This one, just in the effects. And when it explodes, does that bitch play on awake? It sure does. We look at it. There it is. Why is it not where it's supposed to be? Because it's getting spawned in, that's why. You can just... You can barely see it happen at all. This is wild. Let's observe it some more. Observe it some more. I don't see anything attaching though. Okay, I hit the head there, but nothing came on there. We do have them. They just only hit the... One of them hit this guy. None of them hitting this guy count for some reason. Like, none of those even logged in. And is that because we don't have the right... No. So it just is not working on it at all. Just everything else. Great. That's fantastic. Okay, so that's our starting point today. We are working with something close to what we need, but it's not attaching the blood decals to the fucking guy. That's where we were before, and it's where we're at now. No. This. There we go. I eat my fucking. There we go. I hope y'all are having a good night tonight while I fucking try to just limp past this one spot. All I want is the blood to work. If I get the blood to work, obviously I've got the damage working. We're really fucking close. It's driving me fucking crazy. This is not going to help us much. I know exactly what all this stuff says. This one is saying that the fucking final layer on the impact point of the fucking that does not help. I don't even know what this one is. Oh, I think that's what it is. They match and then this happens. Maybe that's the problem. This is, it's like each one has a thing and then a result, and the result sucks. Is what it is. But it looks like all of these are for items. Axe, spear, staff, 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 arm. This is actually front arm, but it's the front arm of this guy. Oh, god damn it. It's the front arm of this guy. It doesn't have any scripts on it, so that doesn't help. Alright, well... Okay, there's the particle system. Why should I select it in the scene? That's a very interesting... Alright, I'm checking all this shit. I'm checking the night objects to see that they have their 2D colliders, which they do. And that these 2D colliders don't have trigger on. I'm just gonna monitor the behavior again after looking at all that crap. I just have to look at this. I want to see it in its true state after it's done fucking up again. Alright, it hit the head a couple times, and we got some targets. This is real, okay? We got it to come in. So whatever we did helped. We got it, and they're just not showing up. So let's figure out why they're not showing up. The two that hit the head are actually located physically there, which means that they're too far away from the mask to show up, and here, which also means probably too far to show up. We have foreground as the sorting layer. That's the major problem. It needs to be mask head. That's the biggest problem. That leaves this tiny little splat here, which should have shown up. And then this one here, again, needs to be, instead of sorting layer foreground, it should be sorting layer mask head. If they moved closer to the center of the... Sorry. They move closer to the center of things. It'll make the gore or whatever it is even less. The question about this one's, where is it? I don't even see it in here. There it is. It's right there. So for whatever reason, even when visible inside mask and with the correct mask, this one doesn't work. And I don't know why. This one works only when the mask is changed. Looking between the two, I notice very little other than what Bloodsplat is used. Oh, it's the Z. So Z is causing problems too. Negative Z is causing problems. So we'll document that. Alright. Now we fucking take this log here. Just ass. So I can stop this now. That was a great experiment. I learned a lot. Now we can we could go with that, or we could one more time. I had a reason I wanted to run something. That's right. I don't think I'm gonna make it tonight. It's too short. God damn it, you bitch. Miles the Wolfman. The fuck is up? I'm still fucking trying to get this goddamn particle impact to occur correctly. I got so close today to it working, and then it just started fucking up. And I started, because I had more and more problems with it. I got it to stick on there, but it was overlapping and stuff. I got really fucking nitpicky about it, and now it doesn't work at all. We're gonna try something new here. We're gonna at least get the Z negative out of here. So that we can do. I figured that out. That's worth a fucking look. we're gonna go ahead and save this with the negative z values removed. So that should make all of these impacts at least show up when I fucking mask them correctly. Now, will it actually use the proper shit or not? Probably not. This has been asked the whole goddamn day. Yes. Well, not the whole goddamn day. The whole goddamn night. Oh, nice. We got bigger shit on the items now. That doesn't help me at all. Did anything hit? Yep, something hit. Alright, something hit the shield. Let's see what it is. So take a look at what hit. This hit. What it should look like is this. Oh, it should be. It's enormous. So it shouldn't look like that either. It should be less than that. So I don't know why things got worse, but they did. So yeah, it looks like we're going to have to revert here. God damn. Yeah, but we got these all had their default sizes re-put on there. So now we have to get that fixed. That was because there's a condition involved. God. This is a fucking piece, I'm telling you. Alright. We're going to try one more time and we will revert back to if we don't get what we want here. I don't think we're getting what we want. I think we're getting ass. It seems like a really simple thing to do to set this sorting layer, but it is just not happening. For whatever reason, something's parenting it or some bullshit like that. Alright, thank God the particles are back to their original size, so that's good. Those splatters, I don't know where that shit even came from. I don't recall that thing being still around. Did any of it hit me? No. So I don't have any tests I can run yet, so I still have to cut this guy. Alright, he got splattered. Alright, hey, this is some good news. Alright, something stuck to me that I could see. But the masking is not working. So let's take a look at what it is. We got several decals here. And each one's going to tell a shittier story than the last. This fucking decal and this one are both on the sword. They should be on the sorting layer of sword. If they were on the sorting layer of sword, they would be splatters on the sword, which is what I want. It's so close. It fucking makes me angry. And then whatever the fuck this is on... This fucking thing is on the body or on the front leg. I can't tell. It's on the body, I think. It is. It's on the body. So this thing's showing up. The body has a mask. Like, this thing is showing on the foreground still. That's the problem. But being on the foreground, because it's attached to the body, it's still there. It's still like, okay, I'm going to show up here. But if I put this on the correct layer of the body, nothing happens. So that doesn't fix this. This sprite mask here sucks balls and is not doing what it's supposed to do. Why? I mean, not that it matters. This is already failing on so many levels, but this fucking sprite mask. Mask interaction, none. That's the problem. It needs to be inside mask. So now we have that tiny drip there. This is what that needed to be. So that is a failure. Again, by this blood particle system, because it fucking sucks at doing that. And this one here, we can't see either, because again, oh, that is this one. Never mind. This one, I'm sorry, we can't see either because it does not have the right sorting layer. If it was sword, the sword would have little splatters on it like this. This is what I'm looking for. The final effect that I'll be okay with is this. If these tiny bits of blood splatter on the edges of these things, that's what I want. Ass. Log output. Alright, we need to look at that log output. Got a bunch of greens, but it's all... Mask head. See, this is stuff... This didn't happen, though. This didn't happen. Alright. It tried to assign it correctly. That's a beautiful log full of actual collisions which appear to be correct. Looks like Kaio's back from work. She works at night, if you didn't know. You may know. You may not know. That's what's fucking going. It's the right kind of green. This kind of green right here means that there was no, like, issue with the debugging, which just further cements that the thing is identifying it. So see, what happens when it hits and matches head, and it's saying it's going to use the correct mask and then set this mask to the correct visible inside mask. That's all what I want it to do. Hey, Thunderbolt. God, Thunderlove, I've answered this question for you. They're in a fishbowl because this is grasshopper jar. And when I was a kid and I was 7 years old, like, my mom would throw me out of the house. Literally, she'd just fucking kick me out. And I'd be bored as shit, so I'd get these jars and, like, grab grasshoppers and throw them in there. And after a while, those grasshoppers would fucking twist their butts and fucking make them touch each other. I thought that was really fucked up, that you could do that to grasshoppers. You could just throw them in a jar and they'd start fucking twisting butts. Someone seemed left out every time, especially if there was an odd number. It's very interesting. But sometimes even if there wasn't an odd number, there was some left out grasshoppers. But anyway, that's the reason why they're in a fishbowl. It's because of that lovely childhood experience I had long ago. Okay, let's look at this fucking prefab and see these sprite renderers. This is important. We don't want any of this set to the foreground. That's probably what it is. It's probably some shitty ass sprite renderer that's set to the foreground. That one isn't. That one isn't. Actually, all of these are set correctly. This one's correct. I know all of these are correct. Yeah, none of this shit's set to the foreground. What about this? There's no sprite there. Nothing set to the foreground here. Everything, and I could, this is where you would do it. It would be right there. But we're not doing that. It's not, that's not the problem. So, that sucks. Sorting layer default is fine, as long as it's not foreground. So, alright. Yeah, I don't see anything with foreground on it. And then if we look again at our worst things, which are this can't have foreground on it. These are sprites, they don't do anything. And nothing with foreground. And we've got these dumb decals too. There's no decals in the scene. I've always thought that's kind of messed up, but they are. They're there. There's this, which is the blood decals, and again, the sorting layer is default. The layer is the player layer. Not the foreground question mark, which is totally different. The sorting layer is what we care about. I don't know what everything are default. It really doesn't matter. We do want that to be there. So I guess that helps. I guess. Why does this have nothing in it? That's another thing that drives me crazy. Like, I thought there were 3 of these. Is it this? There are 3 of these. God damn it. There's too many of these goddamn things. It's part of the problem. There's a blood decal there. It just shows these 3. But if you look in here, not in here. If you look in prefabs, they've got decals. I guess. I don't know. I'm fucking confused. The scripts has one here. But the shitty part is that this blood decal script in this blood decals here has no fucking sprites on it. I guarantee there are some with them. I don't understand this. Fuck's sake. I don't even know what to do right now. I just fucked up. God damn it. There. No, I mean I've buttworms. No, I've never crossed buttworms with a fucking other creature. There are certain Bridges Thunder that I will not cross. That is one of them. All right, but we're in trouble because we've got this project with duplicate items in it, is what I'm saying. I'm saying we have duplicate assets, and I think that's causing some of our problems. Let's look in the reality of the situation. So, we know this project is here. So, how many decals do we have? That's a lot of decals. And none of those are actually the ones that I'm fucking talking about. Just one. There's just one. So, if there's just one, where's this in the scene? Is there something in the scene? Nothing in the scene. How are these splatters even showing up if they're not here? Like, none of this makes sense. I am fucking confused. I have indeed sword fought people, both on film and off. I have won and lost. These are truths. Alright, so How are these showing up? How are they just spawning out of this or something? Are we supposed to not have splatter sprites in play? It's the script that has the splatter sprite, perhaps? This is the script. This one uses the splatter sprites. Okay, let me play it and just see what the fuck happens. Because I remember this motherfucker. God damn it. Fucking piece of shit. You work. I can't fucking take this. Here we go. Splatter. Okay, so see this shit? Where'd it come from? Okay, we pause. We fucking find out where it came from. Okay, so this piece of shit is a fucking blood decal. It's a clone. It got splattered, just like all these other ones. They are different. This one and this one and this one and this one are all different. It came from a set. Came from a set of some bullshit. Like something like this. Which has a blood decal in here. A blood explode inside there, and it shoots out, and then the motherfucking there ain't no blood explode in there anymore. The only one that's even close is inside there. It's gonna spawn out of there. Got a couple hits with foreground again. And both of those hits, I bet we got some shield. I bet we did. If we look in our shitty console. Yep. Look at that. Boom. Shield. Shield. 2 hits on the shield. Right there. It's fantastic. It's exactly what we want. No, I think he does mean literally, man. Like, I think he means Joe of the Frozen Tundra, and I fought with a giant fucking 4x4 piece of wood, if I'm not mistaken, in that particular fight that was on film. I've also done kendo off film and other various sword fightings, just fencing. These are the different kinds of sword fighting that I've messed with. And then there's also the ever popular, same exact time as the grasshopper jar in my life, picking up a stick out of the woods and sword fighting with that. Because when you get thrown outside, that's another thing you can do. And as long as you don't get in trouble for fucking hitting shit with sticks, you gotta do it away from people. At least you could back then. Now the fucking ever watchful eye of the drones will get the children and make sure that they don't fucking hit each other with sticks in the forest. You'll be sure of that. No one fucks with them anymore. God damn it, though. This is so close. But it's just not what it's supposed to be. If it just would change a tiny bit, it would be fine. There are some weird-ass mysteries. Like, where the fuck is the thing that generated this list of this? There's only one, and there's literally one, and we're going to find it. There's one blood decal out there, and every one of these things has a randomly assigned sprite. You can see Splat 2 and Splat fucking 5 and Splat fucking 30. They're all different. So before it hits this emitter, the thing that's gone now, that's also inside of this somewhere, this blood explode prefab, that thing has these items also inside it. So let's look at the blood explode It's not there. So it's nothing inside the active thing right now. We look here. There's 2 of them. That's an issue, and both of them, I'll bet, have... Yup, there they are. Blood particle impact scripts, each which have the blood splats on them. Meaning that this and this on the effects and the prefabs, and having 2 of these is a problem. Gotta stop with this duplicative nonsense. It's stupid. But I don't think we're gonna solve this problem tonight. God damn it. But we're close. I'm telling you, we are. You can see where we're getting to with this shit. Also, again, in case you didn't notice or didn't realize that this had already been completed, as much as this doesn't stick the way it's supposed to the night, even though it registers and attaches to the correct places and can be visible if I adjust it manually, I can also cut this guy's arm and it will explode into a bunch of blood, which is fucking awesome, and I can kill him, which I actually am going to make him die and fall over like a fucking animal, but that's not going to be today. Anyway, peace, bitches. We'll see you. Tomorrow I'm not going to do a whole dev day. I can't. Gotta go. Gotta fucking be a corporate bee for the day. So that's what I'm going to do. And the next week, too, I have to be a bee as well. And the week after that, I'm going to take off on Wednesday once again to do this. I'll obviously put whatever fucking extra time I can in the meantime into this shit. Because there's nothing I want to do than quit that shit. Nothing. I swear to God, there's nothing I want more. Therefore, I will have it. God damn it. It's not that hard. I've done harder things, like get laid, right? So, if I can do that, I can certainly do this. Anyway, have a good fucking night.